Good morning, my dear students. Today, before I start our chapter, I just want to ask you some questions. What are some of the things your parents and teachers tell you to do on time? Yes, get up in the morning, do the homework, pack your school bag. Students, what happened when you didn't do as they asked to do? Dear students, today we are going to read a very interesting story, Flying Together. This story is written by Shiv Kumar and adapted from stories from Panchtantra, and the name of the story in Panchtantra is A Wise Old Bird. Let's read the chapter. Deep in a forest stood a very tall tree. Its leafy branches spread out like strong arms. Let's see the meaning of new word spread out, which means extend over a large area. So by reading these lines, you can easily understand here we are talking about a tall tree, and in a deep forest there is a tall tree and the branches of these trees extend over a large area and they are very strong like arms. This tree was the home of a flock of wild geese. They felt safe there. One of the geese was an old wise bird. Here in these lines we have a new word, that is flock. Flock is a word that we use for a group of birds. So students, this tree was the home of a group of wild geese and they are very safe here. Because the tree was very tall, so they were very safe there, and one of these geese was a wise old bird. Means one goose is very old, but he was very wise also. He noticed a small creeper at the foot of the tree. He spoke to the other birds about it. Noticed means saw, and creeper means a plant that grows along a tree or a wall. Okay, so one day the old goose saw a creeper at the bottom of the tree, and as he saw that tree, he spoke to the other birds also about it. Do you see that creeper? He asked to them. Let us destroy it. Why must we destroy it? Asked the geese in surprise. It is so small. What harm can it do? My friends, replied the wise old bird, that little creeper will soon grow. As it creeps up this tree, it will become thick and strong. New word in this paragraph is destroy, which means break down. So when the old bird spoke to the other birds about the creeper and he advised them to destroy or break down the creeper, but other birds haven't showing any interest to destroy, and they said it is very small and how can it is harmful for us. The old bird still trying to guide them, and he said now it is very small, but soon it will grow. And as it will grow and creeps up this tree, then definitely it will become thick and strong. What of that? Asked the geese. What harm can a creeper do us? Don't you see? Replied the wise bird. With the help of that creeper, it will be possible for someone to climb this tree. A hunter can come up and kill us all. So here students, you can understand the geese were not showing any interest to destroy the creeper. But here the old bird again advised them to destroy it because it is very harmful for them in future. Now students, give me answer of questions. Where did geese live? Yes, the geese lived in a tall leafy tree deep in a forest. And another question, why did the old bird advise the other birds to destroy the creeper? Can you give the answer? Yes, the old bird advised the other birds to destroy the creeper because it could help a hunter to climb up the tree and kill us all. Well, there's no hurry, they replied. The creeper is very small. It would be a pity to destroy it now. Here in these lines we have a new word, pity, which means a matter of sorrow. So here again the birds were not showing any interest to destroy the creeper. They said the creeper is very small and if we destroy it is a matter of sorrow. So they were not interested to destroy the creeper. Destroy the creeper while it is still young, the old bird advised. Now it is tender and you can cut it easily. Later it will become hard and you will not be able to cut it. New words in this passage: advised, which means suggested. Tender means soft. So here again the old bird advised them to destroy it. He also gave them the reason why he advised them to destroy the creeper. He said now it is small and if it became strong then it will be difficult to cut it. Now it is soft and it is easy to us to destroy. But when it will become strong and hard, then it will be definitely difficult for us to destroy it. Let's see what happened next. We'll see, answered the birds, but they didn't destroy the creeper. They forgot the wise old bird's advice. As the creeper grew, it began winding its way up the tree. So here students, we have new word, winding up, which means wrapping closely around something. And here, when the old bird advised them to destroy the creeper, none of the birds were showing any interest, and after some time they forgot the advice of old bird, and then the creepers grew and it became so strong and it wrapped closely around the tree. Stronger and stronger it became until it was as strong as a thick rope. It means after some time it became so much strong like a thick rope. I hope you all understood the birds were not giving any attention to the words of old bird. Then what happened next? Let's see. One morning, when the geese had gone out in search of food, a hunter came to the forest. So, this is where the wild geese live, he said to himself. When they come back in the evening, I shall catch them. The hunter climbed up the tree. With the help of the creeper, he got to the top and spread his net there. Then he climbed down and went away. So students, one morning the geese were not at their home and they had gone out in search of food. And in the absence of these geese, a hunter came to the forest, and when he saw the home of the geese, he felt glad. He thought, when they came back in the evening, I will catch them. And he climbed up the tree with the help of that creeper, and he got to the top, and here he spread his net there. And then he climbed down and went away. Means after spreading the net, he came back to his way. In the evening, the geese returned home. They did not notice the net. As they flew into the tree, they were trapped. They struggled hard to get out, but could not. Help, help, cried the geese. We are caught in hunter's net. Oh, what shall we do? So here students, we have new word, trapped, which means caught. Returned means came back, and get out means come out. Okay, students. And another word is struggled, which means tried hard. So here, when in evening the geese returned home, they were very happy to come back at home, so they didn't notice the net. As they flew into the tree, they were caught. They tried very hard to come out, but all in vain. Now, because they were caught in the net, so they were trying to save themselves and asking to help. "Don't make a fuss now," said the wise old bird. "Long ago I told you to destroy the creeper, but you did not. Now see what has happened. Tomorrow morning the hunter will come back and kill us all." Here we have a new phrase, make a fuss, which means meaningless talking. So here the old wise bird told them to stop meaningless talking, and he tried to remember them. "When I told you to destroy the creeper, none of you listened me. Now see what has happened." He said, "Tomorrow morning the hunter will come back and kill us all." Means here he tried to call them the reason behind the problem. "We were foolish," wept the birds. "We are very sorry we did not listen to you. Please tell us what to do." Now, students, the birds realized their mistake. They were crying and they said sorry to the old bird. Now again they wanted advice from the old bird. "Then listen carefully," replied the wise bird. "When the hunter comes, you must all pretend to be dead. Just lie still. Then hunter will not want dead birds. He will throw us to the ground. It will then be easy for us to climb down." Here in this paragraph we have new words. First one is pretend, which means show falsely. And another word is collect, which means gather. So here, when the birds ask for advice, then the old bird advised, when the hunter came, we must all show falsely to be dead. Just lie still, and the hunter will not want dead birds. He know all the hunters want active birds. Nobody want dead birds. Definitely the hunter will throw us to the ground and we will easily flew away. In the morning the hunter came to the tree and climbed up. He looked at the geese in the net. "They are all dead," he muttered to himself. He threw them out of the net one by one. The birds lay still until the last one had been thrown down. Then all at once they got up, flapped their wings, and flew away. The hunter was taken by surprise. From the top of the tree he watched all the geese fly away. Now let me give you the meaning of new word. First one is muttered, which means speak in low voice. Okay, and the another word is flapped. Flapped means moved up and down with a sharp sound. Okay, and watched means saw. So here, when the hunter came in the morning, he climbed up and he wanted all the geese in the net, but he saw all the birds were dead. He muttered, he speak in low voice to himself, and he said, "They all are dead." So he threw all the birds one by one, and birds lay still until the last one had been thrown down. Then at once they got up and flew away, and the hunter was surprised, and at the top of the tree he watched all the birds flew away. Now it's time to give you the meaning of new words, and first word is geese. Geese is the plural for goose, and goose is a large web-footed bird. Okay, and geese is the plural of goose. Next word is creeper. Creeper means a plant that needs pot to grow, usually along a wall or a tree. Means creeper is a plant that needs pot to grow. Okay, and that kind of plants are known as creeper. Sentence of creeper: I have grown so many creepers in my garden. Next word is winding, which means go in circular spiral course, and in another words you can say wrapping closely around something. Here in picture you can see a creeper is winding around a tree. Next word muttered. Muttered means spoken in a low tone. Okay, when we are speaking slowly, that is called muttered. Next word is flapped, means move wings up and down. Here in picture you can see a pigeon flap the wings. Students, what do you learn from this story? Yes, this is the moral of the story. We should obey our elders. If our parents and teachers tell us to do things on time, we should do. Otherwise, we may have to suffer like the geese. This story also tells us unity is strength, so you should be united. Now it's time to give you the answer of the questions. Question number 1. Where did the geese live? Do you know? Yes, the geese lived in a tall tree of a deep forest. Question number 2. Why did the old bird advise the other birds to destroy the creeper? Do you know why the old bird advised the birds to destroy the creeper? Yes, the old bird advised the other birds to destroy the creeper because when the creeper will grow, it will become thick, strong, and easy to climb. Let's see the next question. Why did the geese cry, help, help? Do you know when and why the geese cried, help, help? Yes, the geese cried, help, help because they were caught in the hunter's net. Question number 4. What did the hunter do when he thought that the geese were dead? Do you know the answer? When the hunter thought that the geese were dead, he threw them out of the net one by one on the ground. Next question number 5. Why did the geese pretend to be dead? And the answer is the geese pretended to be dead because the hunter will not harm dead birds and he will throw out all the birds from net to ground and it will be easy for them to fly away. Next exercise is true false. Number 1. The tree was the house of a flock of parrots. Is it true or false? Yes, it is false. And the correct statement is the tree was the house of a flock of geese. Next, number 2. The wise old bird wanted the creeper to be destroyed. Yes, students, is it true or false? Yes, this statement is true. Next, number 3. The hunter climbed the tree with the help of a ladder. Is it true or false? Yes, it is a false statement and the correct statement is the hunter climbed the tree with the help of a creeper. Next, number 4. When caught in the net, the foolish birds began to weep. Is it true or false? Yes, it is a true statement. Next, number 5. The wise bird helped them to escape. Yes, this statement is also true. That's all for our today's video. and I hope you all understood the topic. Now it's time to close the class. So thank you so much for joining the class. Thank you.